Hey, my name is John Laffrey, and this is my weekly blog, video blog on the book Oops. So this week we talked about performance appraisals, and this is going to be really hard for me to get in 3 to 4 minutes because this is a topic that I could talk for years about. So performance appraisals. First off, what are they? Well, they are kind of a yearly, annually, or maybe even every 2 years, according to the book, type of metric to measure how employees are doing. And I think it's this chapter specifically really hit home with me. So I had a job for the last 3 years that I just quit at the end. It's been a year now, and started a new job. So the last job, and the book talks about this, last job I had that I quit, the reason I quit is because I went in for my annual review, okay, and I have busted my butt for this company. Okay, it's a local company, and I busted my butt. Every time they called me and they needed somebody, I came in. I worked extra hours. I stayed late. I came in early. I did everything for this company. And I'm one of the last people to get my yearly review, my performance appraisal, as you'd call it. And they told me, just like the chapter said, oh, John, we already gave out our fives. And, the five is the highest you can get. And unfortunately, we already gave out our fours. And since you're towards the end of our performance appraisal, I have to give you a 3. I know that you deserve more than a 3, but we already gave out the 4s and the 5s. And are you kidding me? So not only did I not get which, like the chapter said, caused a bad situation for both the person giving me the appraisal and for myself. Okay, so then it comes to the raise point, which I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is going to be good. 10 cents. 10 cents an hour they gave me as a raise. You might as well spit in my face and kick me out of the door. So I expressed my concerns, told them how I felt, and they said there's nothing we can do. This is the way it is. This is the way the corporation is. And this is horrible. This is a horrible practice. Okay, calling somebody one-on-one in an office and giving them news like this, whether it's a 5, whether it's a 2, it doesn't matter. This is the most demotivating thing that you can do. And the chapter says it, and I completely 100% agree. So after telling them what my thoughts were, and I just never came back. Never went back to the place. They knew how I felt. They texted me the next day and asked me if there was anything they could do. And I said the same thing to them. I never heard back from them. So it's almost like, why do they even do it? Why do corporations even do this when clearly they don't care or they can't care? And it's basically just a paperwork situation that they have to fill out. So the corporation I'm with now has like an annual survey, so it's more or less based on, it's supposed to be anonymous, and it's the employee's view on how well management acts and how well the store acts and how, which I don't, who knows if it's really 100% anonymous. It's supposed to be a third party, but who knows if this is any better. I do think that the techniques that this chapter talked about are really good, as far as there are alternatives to the performance appraisals. I think that those really need to be looked at more seriously. I think corporations need to be taught, what works, because these don't. And it's bad enough, doing employee of the month still in this day and age, unfortunately, but to not be able to give out a high rating because you've already given them all out is just absolutely absurd. So, yeah, I'm already over my 4 minutes, and this chapter had me fired up. So, hopefully next chapter I'll be a little more calm. Thanks.